What's going on today, guys? Primal Sabbath here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Beast Machine's Spy Streak figure. And this is, of the non-show Viacons, probably my least favorite. We've taken a look at this mold as Fireflight, I think, from Universe, because he was part of that kind of fun publications, BotCon, like, timelines wreckers, I guess. But we are going to be taking a look at this. I did not get that other one down for comparison. There's no need. Just from what I can remember, and like it's a very underwhelming figure. That said, I plan on troop building this. And when I troop build, I kind of subscribe. Speaking of BotCon, I subscribe to that 3 times number. You know, I feel like 3 is adequate for army building. But you know, you can troop build to your heart's intent. But that's that's kind of how I see it. I do like he's molded into this kind of green plastic, and a lot of pictures kind of make it look black, I guess because of the lighting. And I thought it was black before I got it, but it is definitely this kind of like camouflage army green color. And you see it's got some red plastic molded in. You get the red on the wingtips and even the stripe here, but you also get like a nice like red wash in all these panel lines, which is kind of unprecedented for the time. And like they don't even do that stuff now, but it looks really, really good on this. You can see it's a little messy in some areas. Like it's not 100% clean like that. You see it's very predominant, but here it looks like it's, you know, kind of sloppily done, but it works. It kind of gives off that whole like rusted vibe. He does have a bit of translucent plastic. You can see here on the wing bits. So got that signature Beast Machines thing going on. I think this was a Battle for the Spark wave toy, and that's because you see a spark right there. If you push up on it, it will open this and launch the missiles. I don't know if we ever did that for Fireflight, but that is something. And you can see the tips of the missiles are painted silver. So the green translucent kind of gives them a you know, maybe a vapor trail sort of look, which I do think is pretty cool. Go ahead and plug that back in. And again, it's just like Fireflight. Nothing special going on as far as transformation. Little basic class guy. Do it pretty quick. And again, whoop, there it goes. And pop that up. Grab that back again. And, I mean, it's same kind of issues, I guess, that I would have had with Firefly. He doesn't have, like, hands. I dig the fact that his hands are essentially just giant weapons, which is pretty neat. But, you know, big pincer claw sort of thing going on there. And little rocket missile pod. Would have been neat if this could have just unpegged. Like, you know, I mean, if you could have just passed off these little silver bits for hands, I think I would have been less angry at that. Not necessarily angry, but less bothered, I guess. Not too much unlike Longhorn from Beast Machines 2. I don't know. Okay. Landing gear just kind of stays out like that. So, yeah. And we do get some more of that green translucent plastic here on the chest, which I think makes it look pretty swell. He's got a silver dome, which is interesting. I guess interesting to break up all this red and green would be some silver, and it looks like the face is green, translucent green eyes, all that other stuff. So that's pretty much it for Spy Streak. Just a little mindless drone sort of character. He was in the 3H comics, or they were in the 3H comics, I should say. Again, I wouldn't really necessarily say he was characterized at all, but they were there. They were there in force along with the Scavengers, which surprise surprise will be the next Viacon review. But anyways, that's it. Any questions or comments? Like, I mean, if you can find this guy for pretty cheap, I'd, you know, again, as an army builder, he's not a show character. He's not super sought after like the motorcycle drones, or even the tank drones are pretty sought after, which is crazy because, you know, we have the Generations tank ore that could double as or replace those rather. And it's not quite like the Sonic Attack jet, where those are pretty expensive because they looked more like the Jetstorm drones. So anyways, that's it for this little fella. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment box, and I'll see you guys in the next review.